The fact that you can get an opportunity, a timely opportunity, that you can put together some teamwork, I think is the thing that you're looking forward to. You know, my background in Cleveland was a great opportunity going to Benedictine High School, which would allow academics and sportsmanship and moral responsibility stay on an equal level with athletics. And I think that's important for young people. Having coaches that helped you be the best you could by teaching you technique and helping you do that. That's something that stayed with me through my career. And it's something I'm eternally grateful for. But coming back to opportunity, being drafted 21st by the Cleveland Browns and coming back to play for Paul Brown was something that was very special to me because times have changed. I think in 1946, I paid 25 cents to sit in the dog pound. They didn't call it that at that time. They allowed high school players, football players, to come in, and for a quarter, you could watch the likes of Lou Groza, Otto Graham, Dante Lavelli, Marion Motley, the guys that are sitting here, Bill Willis, special people. And never had the idea in my mind that I'd be on the field with them, but I was able to do that. That was an opportunity I'll never forget. At the end of that career, I think that was about 1960, there were some gentlemen that started the American Football League. Baron Hilton was one. Lamar Hunt, who was over here, was one. And they got together and started a league, and there was an opportunity for coaches. And Sid Gilman was named the head coach of the Chargers at that time. It was the Los Angeles Chargers, and I called him on the phone and said, I really need a coaching job. And he says, what kind of experience do you have? And I said, well, I've played, but I've never coached. And he said, you're hired. And I appreciate that opportunity, Sid, very much, because working under Sid was, really something special. It was a research project. It was great guidance. It was a learning experience where he kind of let me have my head and guided me when I needed guidance, and he did that very, very well, and I appreciate that very much. I said opportunity was important, timely opportunity. But I think the single most important thing that we had, and we had in the Steelers of the 70s, was an ability to work together. It's called teamwork, and it's tough to describe that, to use that word, but the thing that stuck out in my mind is that we had a lot of people that didn't worry about what somebody else did. If someone else was having a tough time on a particular day, they reached down and got it up a little more. They got the thing done. Whatever they had to do, they did to win. There was never a reason to let down. Right now you hear about teamwork and it's defined as 50-50, and that is a falsehood. There's no such thing as 50-50. You do whatever you have to do as part of the team. You may have to carry somebody. We had an offensive line when we were playing Houston that was decimated with the flu. Our offense couldn't move the ball. We had an injury to the quarterback. It was a time when maybe our defense and our special teams could have said, hey, it's time to fold our tent and go home. It didn't happen that way. We had a bunch of guys, Joe Green, Jack Lambert, Jack Ham, Mel Blunt. They'd get together and reach down, and what they did is they limited a running attack. When they tried to run the ball, there was a Joe Green in the running lane. There was a Jack Lambert hammering on him. They went back to pass, Pastorini, and Joe Green was all over him on the back. L.C. Greenwood. They just took the ball away from him, and we had the ball in scoring territory. We were able to kick field goals. To me, that's teamwork. Another week, the offense carried it while the defense struggled. But that is something that right now in a society of confrontation, we've got male against female. We've got black against white. We've got labor against management. In a confrontational thing, Well, you know, the shame of it is some people have made progress through confrontation, but I can't tell you how much you can gain, how much progress you can make by working together as a team, by helping one another. You get much more done that way. And if there's anything the Steelers of the 70s epitomized, I think it's that teamwork.